Hi, superstars. It is time for English. We are on Unit 2, Week 1. Let's look at page 6 of your English reading book here. So let's look at this card over here. This is a piano, and it starts with the letter P. So listen for the P sound at the beginning. P, piano. Piano has the P sound at the beginning. Say the sound with me. P, P, P. Let's say the name of each picture. P, pencil. Say it with me. P, pencil. Do you hear the P at the beginning of pencil? P, pumpkin. Say it with me. P, pumpkin. P, pan. Say it. P, pan. We're listening for the P sound. This is a P, puzzle. P, puzzle. P, pillow. Say it with me. P, pillow. Do you hear the P sound? P, P. Pen. P, pen. P, pail. This is a pail. Do you hear the P sound? P, P. This is a map. The sound of the P is not at the beginning. It is at the end. Map. Map. Mop. Do you hear the P at the end of mop? Say it with me. Mop. Let's read these words. Pam. Pam. Do you hear the P sound at the beginning of Pam? Map. Map. The P sound is at the end of map. So the P is at the end of this word. Map. Say map. Sap. Do you hear the P at the end of sap? Say it with me. Sap. So when you're saying P, the sound P, you press your lips together. P. You're going to keep your tongue at the bottom of your mouth, and you're not using your voice when you say P. So you're going to force a little air against the back of your lips, and the air just builds up until it pushes out between your lips. So say P, pet, P, pet, P, pan. Repeat after me. P, pan, P, pen. Here's a pen. P, pen, P, paint, paint. let's read this sentence over here. This is a high frequency word that we're learning, and it's also a spelling word. It is the word A. The word A is also a letter, isn't it? But we're using it as a word. I look at a map. Let's read it again. I look at a map. Pam can use a ruler. Read it again. Pam can use a ruler. I want you to practice reading page 6 and page 7. I want you to make the p sounds on page 6. I want you to hear them at the beginning of the word and also at the end of the words. And on page 7, I want you to read these sentences over and over. And I want you to follow them with your finger so that you read each and every word without any trouble. So I want you to practice reading pages 6 and 7. Okay, we are on page 8, and we are going to read a story. Pam can see. Pam can see. So this is the front cover of the book. So I make sure that the book is not upside down so that I can read the words. When I turn each page, I stop and I read the words on it. So the title is Pam Can See. That's the title of this book. Now, let's read this sentence on page 9. Pam can see a pot. Pam can see a pot. This is a sentence. A sentence is made up of a group of words. This is a word. Now, I will read the words from left to right. That is how we read, left to right. And I always point to each word as I read it. So make sure you are pointing with your finger. So let's look at the illustration. Let's clear this. Let's look at the illustration. And I want you to use the illustration, which is the picture. This is the illustration. I want you to use the illustration and the title to predict who you think the story will be about and where the story takes place. So look at the illustration or the picture. Where are they? Look at the clues. And who is this story going to be about? So I want you to read with me, okay? We're going to point to each word and we're going to read it together. I want you to sound out the decodable words and I want you to say the sight words. On page 9 here, I want you to find the high frequency word A. Can you point to the high frequency word A? It's right there. Did you find it? Good job. All right. Let's turn the page. All right, I want you to read with me. Pam can see a pen. Let's read it again. Pam can see a pen. Now, did you hear the p sound? Say that sound, p. That sound was here in pen. All right, let's read page 8. Pam can see a pad. Did you hear the p in pad? Let's read it again. Make sure you're pointing to each word. Pam can see a pad. Good job. Let's turn the page. Let's turn the page. All right. All right, read with me. We are on page 12. Pam can see a pillow. Repeat with me. Pam can see a pillow.
Okay, so I need to do this one more.
Let's read page 13 together. Pam can see Sam. There's an exclamation mark at the end here, so we say it with excitement. Let's read it again. Pam can see Sam. So, what do Pam and her mother buy? What do they have here? Well, I see a pot. Let's change this color. A pot, a pad. It's a notepad. A pen. Do you see the pen? There's a pen here. And a pillow. Remember, Pam got the pillow, and now it's right here. So they bought things that all started with the letter P, right? All right, I want you to practice rereading that story. And I want you to read the high frequency words quickly. So when you see a high frequency word, I want you to read it fast. A is a high frequency word. C is another word that we're learning. Can is another high frequency word. So as you read, I want you to read the high frequency words quickly, okay? So when you're rereading this story, you can ask yourselves questions. You can find answers in the text or words. Text means words, right? And you can also look for details in the illustrations or the pictures. So make sure you're rereading this story. I want you to reread it until you have no problems at all reading it. All right, superstars, until next time, Have a wonderful day. Bye.